Yerp. What's good? It's your boy, the Top Slug, the Sofa King, Jay Haynes. Oh man, this is a tough one, man. It's actually Christmas Eve today, December 24th, 2021. Um, this is a tough video for me personally, just because I'm a very festive person. I have a lot of things to be thankful and grateful for throughout the holidays. So it's always a special time for me. But this Christmas, um, this one is gonna be different. This one's gonna be a little different. I actually was diagnosed with COVID. I don't even know if I should say that word, but I was actually diagnosed with the I don't know which variant, but one of them got me. I found out yesterday. Went to the hospital, got a test done, got checked out. I wasn't feeling well, coming off of a gathering where we couldn't social distance like we should have, and unfortunately, a few people got sick. Me being one of them. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I mean, I feel okay now. I had a rough night for sure, the first night, and that's what prompted me to even get checked out in the first place. But I had a really rough night, and I wouldn't wish that on anybody for sure. This thing is definitely serious. It's not a game. It's not a joke. Not a hoax. But aside from that, I'm in good spirits mentally, physically. I think I'm kind of getting back to a place where I feel normal. But at the same time, now I am under quarantine. So, being that I'm under quarantine, having young children, older family members, obviously I can't be a part of any festivities. I can't watch my kids open their Christmas gifts. I can't, spend time and hug on them, loving on them. Yeah, that's the toughest part right now. That's the part that's really fucking with me, if I'm being honest. The sickness, the virus, all that stuff is what it is. I'm a mind over matter type person, so anytime it comes to any sickness, I believe that you just kind of do what you need to do to heal up, but mentally you just got to overcome, and I feel like that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I will continue to do. But as far as just being a dad, being a parent, being a brother, son, it's not the same. And for me, it's definitely and doubly impactful just because Christmas is also my father's birthday. Rest his soul. And it's his birthday, and usually, Christmas was always a big thing for him, and that's something that I've tried to continue with my children as well. And yeah, I know. I would imagine, I haven't always, got their input, but I know Christmas is always a big thing. That's the time when I like to, shower them with love and obviously presents and things like that. But it's just always a very special family time for us, in a time where, even through some of the ups and downs that we've been through more recently, it's been the most kind of normal and one of the most family oriented times that we've had together. So that can't be the same right now. It's definitely unfortunate, but you got to power through it. You got to grind through it. And the reason why I'm making this video is because obviously this is something that I've been trying to put more energy and effort to. Because I can't work, this gives me a second to kind of slow down and maybe focus on trying to build something here a little bit more. And obviously it can be a much needed distraction to not being able to be with my little ones, which I'm sure I probably need that as well. I mean, I'm basically going to be quarantined alone for the next 7 to 10 days. We'll see. hopefully I can kind of beat the odds and get tested again and test negative. And then once I can get another negative test, then I can go back out into the world and start living again. But aside from that, at least, for the next couple days, week or so, I am confined to the house. I can't work. I can't make money. I can't spend time with my children. I can't, do whatever else, spend time with friends, go out, So I have to find a way to kind of, realign that energy into something productive and constructive. And, obviously that's part of what this whole Slug Nation thing is supposed to be about. So it gives me a good chance to do that and build off of that. Unfortunate circumstances, obviously, but I'm that nigga, man. I'll be okay. I'll be all right. But it's just it's sad, right? Like, I'm really upset about that. I know I try to mask things with a smile, and I'm trying to be okay. Just because who knows who sees this? I'm not trying to bring down the holidays for anybody. But for me, it's definitely not ideal, and it's definitely tough. And being, without getting too much into my specific situation, there's only so much time I get to spend with my kids. And I was looking forward to this chunk of time while they're on a holiday break to kind of really lock in with them and kind of build and, come home to them every day and kind of get some of that energy back that, we might have been missing over the past few weeks and months. So, it's tough, man. Pray for me. I'll get through it. I hope that everybody else is getting some great quality time with their family, getting some good meals, some good laughs, drinks, smoke, whatever it is that you do with your loved ones. I hope that you're making the most of that, out of that time, and really enjoying it. And I would even, say let my situation be a testament to how easy it is for things to change, and doesn't even have to be anything drastic. I'm not dying, God forbid. But I'm here. I'm alive. I'm feeling okay. I'm able to talk and speak, and I'm not having any upper respiratory issues or anything crazy. Fortunately, I don't want to jinx it at all. But just that quick, 2 days ago, I was planning a great Christmas with my kids, and now I'm under quarantine. So it's trash, right? It's trash. But let's say get to be here with you guys, right? I don't know who will watch this. I don't know if anybody will watch this. Hopefully somebody does. Hopefully we can kind of build while we're on this extended hiatus, where I have this free time to kind of put this energy into, the Slug Nation. Hopefully we can kind of build, I plan on trying to, get it involved in some conversations. Hopefully I can record with some people from a distance remotely, put some content out there, and hopefully we can just keep building. I mean, that's where I'm at right now. Once I kind of got over the fact that, I wouldn't be able to, spend Christmas with my kids the way I want to, this is where my mind went, right? Let me find some way to be productive. I can't work. Obviously, it's not safe for me to be around people and be out and about, so I can't run errands, and I definitely wouldn't want to be around my kids when I'm contagious, so can't be a dad. So what can I do? Slug it, right? I guess being under quarantine is the definition of slugging, because, I'm not going to sleep all day. I'm not going to sit here and cry about being sick. I'm not going to worry about which fucking, variant I got, and, I won't even say anything morbid, but, I plan on making it through fine, so, don't fear for my life, but, still, it can fuck with you in other ways, And it's been a big surge, I guess, in cases. It always seems like as soon as things start to get a little easy, people start to get a little bit maybe lackadaisical. Um, masks, you start shaking hands, you start doing things like that again, they bounce right back on your ass with something new, And I don't know if this is the world that we live in now or what we'll have to worry about, but it seems like it's very much trying to funnel people into getting that cootie shot, And for me, I'm still, free from that, and fortunately now I am feeling okay. It's not like my symptoms are very severe, and I hope that doesn't change. But yeah, I guess I'm just kind of telling my story and where I'm at. I gotta talk to somebody. So I plan on making a few videos. This is just kind of, I don't know, an introduction to say what I'm on for these next couple of days. Hopefully I can upload something every day, right? Every day, maybe you can see my progress. Hopefully I get better and not deteriorate. But I know tomorrow will be pretty tough for me, and so I'll need to kind of have as many distractions as possible, even tonight as it gets closer to the time when I would have been snuggling up watching a movie with my boys. It starts to hit me, right? And it starts to hit me, and I can smile and I can kind of keep my mind off of it as much as possible. But as soon as the feels come, like, it is what it is. So, yeah, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good space mentally. It's unfortunate for sure. It's definitely unfortunate. I went to this damn Christmas party for work, and look, if it would have came between that and spending Christmas with my kids, I mean, that's an easy decision. Free drinks, free food. It was at a nice place downtown DC. It was a nice evening. Everybody was dressed nice, looked nice, but that Omarion, that Omicron, whatever, that shit was out. And maybe I already know like 4 or 5 people who a couple days later started feeling things, started getting sick, and I was fine. I mean, I felt okay. I was hyper like vigilant, right? Like I said, if I go to this thing, I'm really gonna try to stay low. Next couple of days after that, obviously you still got to work, but aside from that, I wasn't really around anybody who I wouldn't want to get sick until I kind of knew how I was feeling coming off of that, and I was good. And then I think it was maybe like Tuesday night. I'm fucking tossing and turning. I got a migraine. I got a headache. I got a fucking backache. I got a muscle ache. I got all these different things, a fever. I'm sweating crazy. I wasn't coughing. I wasn't sneezing. But I know something ain't right, right? Like I can tell, like, I'm not the healthiest person. I'm not the, most organic person as far as like my diet and taking care of my body, but I do pay attention to my body, and I feel like I know when things aren't right, and I felt like I was fighting something off, right? It felt exactly like that, like something was trying to get me and I was fighting it off. And after that Tuesday night, I think it was Wednesday, I woke up and I almost could get out of bed, but it was like, nah, I don't think I should, right? And I went back to sleep. Still had a fever, still had a headache. Body still felt crazy, but I went back to sleep. I called out of work. I said, I'm gonna go get tested. I couldn't get tested because the fucking patient first, the urgent care spots, they won't even take you now. They won't even take you if you have symptoms. They send you straight to the hospital. I said, man, nah, if I go to the hospital, I'm going to have it, right? I know how they give it up in the hospital. They're going to force it on you. But you never know. I want to be safe. And plus, at this point, the way that work is, they're going to trip about a doctor's note, right? So I got to get some type of documentation. Signed up to get a quick test. Went there. The line is wrapped around the corner. This is in D.C. The line is maybe like 300 people deep for like a walk-in quick COVID swab test. A lot of people trying to travel. A lot of people doing things for the holidays around family. If you got any type of sniffle, even with the weather changing so drastically as it has, it's better to be safe than sorry, obviously. So I can imagine there's a lot of people right now looking to get tested. So that made it virtually impossible to go in and just pop in and get tested real quick. Not to mention that would have took either at least a day or two, barring any additional holdup, for me to even get the results back. So I opted to then go to the hospital. And so I went to the hospital. I told them, I'm having these symptoms. I was feeling a lot better at that point. So I almost wish I could say I should have rested it off. But at the same time, I would never want to be lax and get somebody else sick. Plus, I'm around elderly people. I work with people directly, in their faces, exchanging documents and things like that. So I wouldn't want to even put somebody in that position without being aware of what's going on with me. So I went and got tested. The rapid test, they came back and said, no, you're good. Spent like 6 hours in the hospital just because it was so busy. But they say, no, you're good on the rapid test, but because the rapid can be wrong, we're going to wait for the PCR. And so I waited, and like 15 minutes before I leave, they tell me, well, yeah, you did test positive on the PCR, so go quarantine. Here's a note, and Merry Christmas. And it hit me instantly. Like, damn. I won't blame anybody. I won't, be so down on the situation. I made a choice to go out. Who knows if that's where I even got it, even though that's what I believe. But those same people that were at the party, I was working with the next day. So it's not like I could have completely avoided it. But yeah, it's just tough, man. I'm almost glad I didn't have a date to the party, just because I would have felt so bad about putting somebody in that position. From here is, for me, it's just about, making the best out of the situation as is. I can't be around my kids. They'll still have a great Christmas. They still have a lot of great things coming for them. I just won't be able to enjoy it with them in real time. I obviously kind of hold some stuff back, so hopefully by the 3rd or the 4th, they can have maybe a second Christmas with me. And one of the big kind of gifts, it's kind of more symbolic, so it'll be something that's still there for them to kind of enjoy like it was brand new when they do get to see it. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. I'm just trying to make the best of it, and I'm trying to keep myself in good spirits. And I'm just making this video just to kind of release some of this energy and thoughts and ideas and stuff like that. Mental health check, always. We got to take care of ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. So with that being said, sorry. I know I'm not looking for a whole lot of sympathy. Should have kept my ass in the house, I guess, right? Out there trying to be a little thought, trying to be in the mix. Not really, I just had to show face. Started a new job. You got to build rapport to get the most out of these people, get them kind of motivated to help you make the most money you can. So it's really big on rapport and camaraderie and kind of like that team atmosphere. So I had to go show face. I came late. I only stayed for maybe like an hour and a half. I drunk. I ate a little bit and I dipped out. I wasn't really in people's faces like that, but it's a crowded place. There's a lot of people in there. We're at the bar. We're laughing, joking, talking shit. So ain't no telling. And it is what it is, man. My whole outlook on this thing since it started has been, we just got to live. We got to live, and how things play out, they play out. And obviously we want to do the best we can to protect ourselves, wash hands, hand sanitizer, obviously clean up after yourself, be considerate of others. But aside from that, it is what it is, So now that I've kind of fallen victim to the other side of that, what can I say? I can't be really too fucked up about it. I just got to power through it, But yeah, Yeah, I'm just rambling. I always just a ramble. Nothing concrete. I try to come with a little bit more targeted content. In the next coming days, I have nothing but time. I have nothing but time, unfortunately, to kind of work on it and kind of build. Maybe I'll actually be able to do some editing. You never know. I might surprise myself. But this is where I'm at. This is what's going on with me. I hope you guys are well. I hope that for whatever I'm missing out with my kids, my loved ones, my family, you guys get to enjoy yours that much more. Just because it's that much more important. Obviously, now, if anybody took for granted these type of things, this is how quickly, at least in my situation, shit can switch up. So, yeah, I mean, not much else I can say on this one. The boy got COVID. I don't know if it's Omarion. I don't know if it's one of them Deltas. I don't know if it's just a regular 19 joint. Like, I got something. You know what I mean? I have been free this whole time. I've been around people. Shot, no shot. Bunch of people have gotten it. I've been good. I felt like I had it back in November 2019. I ain't gonna hold you. Before they was even telling you about it. We went through a little thing, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. But I have been healthy and situation free this whole time, and now it hits me 2 days before Christmas, right? So on this Christmas Eve, just want to send love to anyone out there who else may also be kind of dealing with the same situation. I'm sure I'm not the only one. There was a lot of people in the hospital. There was a lot of people getting tested. There was a lot of people at that party. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you all are doing well in your different situations and anything that you may be dealing with throughout this holiday season. It's alleviated and the situation is made as well as it can be. Yeah. Talking shit, starting to get congested. Here we go. All right, Omarion, nigga, fall back. But nah, that's another thing. I mean, I wonder why black people always got to make shit funny, right? Like, why we always got to make some shit funny. I don't know if it's because we got to use coded language, here on YouTube or on social media, and maybe that's where it kind of stems from, but I don't think so. I think niggas just got jokes, right? And so now, instead of we calling it what it's called, Omicron, Omnicron, we gonna call it Omarion. Like, I mean, it's not killing people. No, people aren't dying from it. Let's just make fun of this shit, right? I mean, I believe in that. You got to make light of bad situations, but it's just always funny to me how we the first ones to come up with some shit, right? But I'll be honest, these names, like, they be trying to make this shit sound ominous, right? Like, Omnicron, like, that's like a Transformer villain, right? Like, isn't that like the big bad Transformer bad guy? Big ass machine robot? Like, I think they fucking with it to an extent, I think they do this shit to be funny, to be honest with you. Because whoever's naming these fucking viruses and these variants, what the fuck? Nigga, just, I mean, call it, I'm scared to even say the words, but just call it something simple, man. We call it all these exotic things, and, I hope that everybody can kind of fight it if you do catch it, and I hope that whatever they're coming up with for people that are getting these shots and everything, it's effective, because it's like almost every other week there's something new that they tell us to worry about, and it's like, if I was somebody who did kind of capitulate to the common theme of, hey, do this, it'll keep you safe, it'll make sure this and this happens, and it's not even really fully tested or known about, and then they keep popping up with new strains, and it's like, yeah, well, now you good on that too, yeah. Oh no, come back and get some more. Get this booster. I don't know, man. It's all a game. It's all a game, bro. But feel good mentally. I'm a little fatigued. I feel like I sweated off a few pounds the other night, but I'm in a good space and I'm doing okay. And I'm glad for that. I'm thankful that my family is safe. I'm thankful that I found out before I was around my children and the people that I love that I was around. I pray for their safety and that nothing affects them on account of me. So aside from that, I'm just here, man. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Uh, Maybe I'll do some new things. Maybe I'll try to come up with some different content. But I just wanted to kind of put this out there just because this is what I'm dealing with. And I just needed to talk to somebody, to be honest with you. All right? So try not to go too long. You hear me getting a little nasally, talking too much. I said the boogeyman name too many times. And now he's coming back for me. So I wish you all well. And it's your boy, Top Slug, Sofa King. And yeah, I'm still here, but I'm out of here for this one. All right? Holla.